speaks about a section where he gives a different kind of message to both believers and disbelievers. So the believers have some benefits and some warnings from those ayats, and the disbelievers have certain warnings from those ayats. And now Allah is going to change the section, and He's going to take a different approach, and He's going to give certain warnings and giving reference to His creation. So let's do it. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah wa ala ashrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Thumma amma ba'd. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Huwa allazi ja'ala lakumul arda zalulan famshu fi manakibiha wa kulu min rizqi wa ilayhin nushur. So Rabbi Shali Sadi Vasili Amri Wahlulukudatam Milisani Afka. Several words to talk about here. So let's start. I think we'll go with one ayah today because it will take some time. So Huwallazi Ja'ala lakum. Again, when Allah was speaking about the Samaat, He was saying Walakad Zayyanna Sama. We beautified. But here it's again to He, third person. So Huwallazi Ja'ala lakum, made exclusively for you. Lakum, it gives you an exclusive meaning of only. I explained that before. So lakum mul arda, so only for you the earth. Zalulam. Now we'll spend some time here. Zalulam, the first thing to notice about this word is this is a mubalaga. We spoke about mubalaga before, a hyperbole, and the meaning would be excessively soft and easygoing. So the earth is not crazy. In other words, every day an earthquake doesn't happen, or like things don't get messy, or or suddenly the earth starts floating or something. No. It's okay. We are able to walk on it. We are able to live on it. And why did Allah make the earth stable? For us. Famshu. So since I made it stable, walk on, explore. So Allah is actually inspiring us to explore. Walk and explore. Famshu, walk. Fi manakibiha. Now manakibiha is like so many interpretations by so many mufassirs. So it will be injustice if we don't talk about that word, because this gave everybody a hard time. And the most easiest definition given by, of course, Ibn Abbas radiallahu anhu, Mujahid radiallahu anhu, and Qatada radiallahu anhu, is that munakibiha is referring to the outmost borders, sides. It literally has the meaning of, the root words are nun, kaf, and ba. So you have the meaning of side. So literally sides of the earth. So when you're talking about sides, you're like exploring, because side views give you more meaning of exploration. You go to the side to explore. So outermost borders, don't just like walk in the road and then famshufi manakubiya. No. Explore the creation, because this is something that is done for you. Something like, I made this house for you, so explore this house. So you have a great duplex house made just for you, and you're like sitting in the living room and you don't even know what's up there. No. Explore the house. Something like that. Zalulam. So Allah made the earth for us, Zalulam, and so He's telling us to walk in the pathways. Wakulu mi rizki, and eat from His risk. Very important, cause we are being reminded that the risk that we eat from, Allah is actually the owner. Yeah. Allah is actually the owner, so we don't get ahead of ourselves. So you're not like, this is my risk. Yeah, it is my risk, but lahu mulku samawati wal ard. He owns everything. So He owns me, and at the same time He owns my risk. So that's an important reminder, and it makes us humble. All right, even though I'm holding this money, it's not mine. I am being owned. I myself am owned. So yeah, that's the idea. So rizkihi wa ilayhin nushur. Now this also gave people a hard time, the mufassir a hard time, because most of them come with the easy explanation that this is referred to resurrection. So to Him you will be resurrected or spread, gathered. So another thing that comes out of it is that you're exploring the world, and then you are like eating from His risk. Whatever these things you're doing, keep in mind that ultimately to Him you will be returning, you and I will be returning. So it's included in the same ayah. So we don't like differentiate between. So as we are doing all of these things, we are supposed to keep in mind that whatever I am doing, however I am spending from his risk, wa ilayhi nushur. However I am from shufi manakibiha, I'm exploring in the sideways or the outermost borders, I am going to return to him. And that at the same time, if you like explain this ayah, it means don't do anything that will cause problems when you are gathered. So when you are walking, don't be arrogant, don't have pride. When you are taking the risk, eating from your risk, don't eat haram and don't take others' risk. Be mindful of the risk because it's his risk. You don't want to mess with his risk. Alright? These are the lessons that we get from this. And there is one connection that I want to add, that when Allah was, I told you before that when Allah was talking about the skies, it was we beautified. Now it's He is the one who made for you for the earth. Another thing, did you notice that when Allah spoke about the skies, there were stars, it was beautified by stars, which was actually a problem for the shayateen. But the earth is made Jalalyn, and it's not a problem, it's actually something beneficial for us. So we are getting actually the chance to explore. So there's a difference there too. That's telling us a lot of things. Favors, reminders, destiny. A lot of things are coming to our head as we remind ourselves, alright, to him we will return, and the earth has been made for us, Jalalyn. And he's telling to explore and all these things. So this is how this ayah goes. And I told you a few things, but if we really think about these things, it really we can reflect a lot, and we should be reflecting a lot in these things. So may Allah guide us and may Allah help us reflect on it so we can get a lot of knowledge from it. And I won't delay it today. I will keep it here, and we'll about to enter a serious section again where Allah will talk about some serious warnings, inshallah. Until then, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.